Hi, welcome to section 1.4. We're on page 18, and today we're going to talk about telling time. So in Spanish, we're going to use our numbers with the verb ser to tell time. Whenever you want to know what time it is, you say ¿qué hora es? And note that in Spanish, whenever you're writing out a sentence, a question, you're going to use that upside down question mark at the beginning of that question. So we're going to respond with one of two formulas. So we'll have es la and son las. Es la we'll use with una, so for 1 o'clock. Son las we'll use with any other hour, so any other hour other than 1 o'clock. So es la una or son las cuatro, for example. Now, when we're expressing time, like within the 60-minute periods, we're going to do it in two different ways depending on what time it is in that hour. So from 1 minute to 30 minutes, we're going to express time by adding minutes. Okay, so for example, we'll say son las 2:10. Okay, that E right there shows us that we're adding. Okay, so that's 2 plus 10. So it's actually 2:10. Okay. So we're adding minutes there. We could also say son las 8:20. Okay. Basically, you're just adding. So E plus the number is what you're going to be using. Now, we have special designations. So for 15 and 30, we have special words we can use. So 15, we can use the number 15, which is 15, but we can also use cuarto, which actually means 1/4. So that makes sense, right? Because 15 minutes is 1/4 of an hour. So we can use cuarto to basically say like it's a quarter hour. So a las 2:15 means at 2:15. Now for 30, we can use 30, so the number, but then we can also use media. And media means 1/2. So again, that makes sense. We're using half an hour, expressing the half hour. We say a las 3:30. Okay. So we have some examples here on the page that you can look at. There we go. So son las 4:15. Okay, notice for this one, son las 4:15. You can't really see behind this. There we go. So you have son las 4:15. These look like almost the exact same word, but you see the R and the T switch. So cuatro is the number 4, and that's CUATRO, versus cuarto, which is CUARTO, and that means 1/4. So son las 4:15 means it's 4:15. Okay, so then we also have, for example, son las 9:30. Son las 9:30. 9:30. Now, so that's for adding minutes. So that's from 1 minute all the way to 30 minutes. To express time from 31 minutes to 59 minutes, we're going to use the word menos because we're going to actually subtract time from the next hour. So if it's, for example, 1:50, instead of saying es la 1:50, so I'm going to write it out. Instead of saying es la 1:50, okay, we're not going to actually say this. We're going to say son las 2 menos 10. Okay, so you see, so we're going to count backwards. So 1:50 is really 2 o'clock minus 10 minutes. So son las 2 menos 10. Okay. Son las 2 menos 10. We use that for all of the other ones from 31 to 59 minutes. So, for example, es la 1 menos 1 menos cuarto. Es la 1 menos cuarto. So that's 1 o'clock minus 15 minutes. That means it's 12:45. Okay. So so it's a little different from what we do mostly, because a lot of people just say, oh, it's 1:59 or 1:42 or whatever. We do say in English like a quarter till, things like that, but it's a matter of remembering, if you're going from 1 to 30 and then from 31 to 59, the difference between the two. So we also have some useful expressions related to telling time. So if someone asks you what time it is and you're referring, you're going to have to be specific. Is it 3 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon? So, de la mañana is in the morning. De la tarde is in the afternoon. De la noche is at night. Okay, we also have 2 other words that are going to be really useful for you, and those are midnight and noon. So in Spanish, let's see, we're going to say es el mediodía and es la media noche. So media, just like we talked about, like 3:30, so the half hour. This means 1/2. Día is a word for day, and noche is a word for night. So if you have mediodía, half day, that's noon. If you have medianoche, the middle of the night, that's midnight. Okay, so to ask or state at what time a particular event will take place, we use the constructions a qué hora and then a las plus the time. So, ¿a qué hora es la clase? La clase es a las 1. So that a is going to help you say basically like at. It is at. So, I'll write this down. A will be at. So, a las 3 means at 3 o'clock. All right, so that's it for this lesson. I'm going to go ahead and do these little activities at the end. So if you want to, you can pause your recording and you can fill them out, and then afterwards you can come back and see the answers. So, okay, 1 o'clock a.m. es la 1 de la mañana. 2:50 a.m. son las 3 menos 10 de la mañana, right? Because we're counting backwards. 4:15 p.m. son las 4:15 o 15. Number 4, okay, so son las 8:30 de la noche. Number 5, 6 o'clock a.m. son las 6 de la mañana. Number 6, 4:05 p.m. son las 4:05 de la tarde. Number 7, 12 o'clock a.m. es la medianoche. And number 8, 9:55 p.m. son las 10 menos 5 de la noche. Okay, that's it for this lecture. If you have any questions, please let me know in the forum.